Yeah, greetings. Eli, Mostaja, Rastafari praises. All eyes is ascending into the Kedusa Kedusan, portalizing, permeating, penetrating their ways. Yeah, through the Trinity's two and one. Yeah, Eli, Mostaja, Rastafari, and I see La Selassie, Man Raman, and T and I. No, no, you know. I never said die, but say live and live, and don't die. you know, yeah, give thanks. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Rastafari lives and reigns. Yeah, we here, people. You know what I'm saying, people. I told you got serious incoming. I told you got fishes falling. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. That's nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Tim Curry and Dolly Parton. You know what I'm saying? You will burn them. You know what I'm saying? It's the damn judgment. You see what happened to Nepal and China? Yeah, and India too. Yeah, India's gonna get hit even harder. Yeah, that's what you get for gang stalking me. Damn Indian bomber clad gang stalking local. That's your judgment. You see, most like Selassie, you got another Chinese rascal at Depreneur around here. It's another gang stalking local, you know what I'm saying, doing their shit. So that's the rascal at judgment, you know what I'm saying, on top of all the wickedness that those people are doing over there. Because guess what, if they weren't doing wickedness in those lands, these things would not happen to them. God would cover them under the shadow of his wings. You see what I'm saying? Yes, he would procure them under the shade of his wings. But instead, you're not procured under the shade of his love. Seen? You're exposed. That's the bombaclad judgment. Seen? But this is unnatural. It's an unnatural disaster. Seen? So you have to know, say, demon magic is behind it. Seen? Or you can say black, since the word black in, the European, Anglo-Saxon, Western context means hidden. That's what black means, it means hidden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so just bomber Ascalon know that still. So it's hidden magic, yeah, in the judgment. So you see that? Very good. I ain't over. You see what happened to France? That's right. That's right. That happened the same day I was in court, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a judgment, you know what I'm saying? You bikers are all over these places. You're all over there in France. You see what I'm saying? And you're even over there in Bomba, Ascot, Nepal too. You know what I'm saying? You're everywhere. It's your Ascot judgment. Seen? And so your Eastern Order Freemasons in the Rascalot judgment. Seen? Anyways, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Wait for it. I told you, man. I told you. Sun blast, man. Pelted off of that sun there, you know what I mean? Sun boy, sun man. They're beaming. You see me, I say? It's just a judgment. We got a blood moon tonight. We got a partial lunar moon, planetary conjunctions and alignments. Enough more things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's the end of the Carrion star is ending its journey around this time. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the judgment. Yeah? So you see, your Tim Curry was born April 19th. That's good. April is the month of my sister Kalanji, who's Marcus Garvey, born again. And when did he die? Marcus Garvey's month. Very good. And so did Dolly Parton, who's born January, Rascalat 19th. That's the Rascalat judgment. You see what I'm saying? That's just the judgment. And even, Davel and his twin, Stephen, who passed away when? Well, on the day they say my emperor passed away, exactly yesterday in the Rascalat judgment. You see what I'm saying? Well, they were born here in Montreal. You see what I'm saying? But they were separated. And then, well, this guy ended up moving out to the UK for 17 years. You see what I'm saying? So he came from the UK here just for me. You see what I'm saying? In the judgment. But the point is, he's from the UK. He's born in April. So is Tim Curry, who played Satan in the movie Legend, who played the stupid demon clown It. He was one of the burglars and terrorists in the movie Home Alone. You know what I'm saying? It's damn judgment, little punk. You see what I'm saying? We'll burn them. Oh, let's not forget Rocky Horror Picture Story. You know what I'm saying? Where he plays this damn Tran. Yeah, he was one of the first man them to do that still, and he was from where? The UK. Very good in your judgment. According to him, he snorted so much coke after that Rocky movie horror story picture garbage that he snorted half of Peru. Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? And his sexual, his motive to life was just be free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Be open to trying new things. Anyway, that's your judgment. So the man died a cripple. That's right. My snake boy sent him to hell. You see what I'm saying? You see Dolly? That's right. All messed up. That's right. She's the one that invested how much money in the damn Moderna Rascal vaccine. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And well, it backfired on her. It in the damn judgment. You see what I'm saying? So two big gatekeepers and icons for UK and USA gone on the day you lied. Both of your medias lied, talking about my emperor is dead. That's your judgment. Yeah, Rastafari, let him be praised. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, France got ravished, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just the judgment. That's just the judgment, man. Apparently, there's been some lawsuits launched against Jay-Z and Rockefeller. You understand? Rock Nation. Big lawsuits and thing, man. All go on. All right, brother?
Yes, sir.
Bless, man. You know? And, yeah, he's just in the shit right now. Deep in it. You know what I'm saying? Deep in it. Here's what it is. Apparently, your stupid trial, your PAC trial, the prosecutor has closed his argument. He's done. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Let's see what happens in this Rastafari judgment, because it ain't done. You see him? It ain't done. You're Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lemai. Oh, starting to rain down here. Starting to rain. Big thunderstorm coming this way too. Really, Rastafari. Let Jah be praised, you know. Let Jah be praised. Don't make Babylon trick you. You know what I'm saying? Trade wars, Tupac trial, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's madness. Apparently, two Canada, Air Canada agents were caught. Big drug smuggling and export and importation scheme to Punta Cana, you know what I'm saying? Cocaine and weed. They were exporting weed over there and importing cocaine. Well, they busted them and caught them at the airport. Man, they caught somebody in Punta Cana trying to get through the airport, coming to Canada with 136 kilograms of cocaine and all kind of things. That was in May in the judgment, and that's what started this investigation, you see? And so now they caught them out here too. That's right. Very soon, hey, don't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? If they label, you know, Air Canada a flipping criminal organization, you know what I'm saying? Don't be bummed blood clot surprised, you know, because this is what's going on, you know? These people mixed up in a bunch of corruption and thing, you know what I'm saying? Only money will I thunder rumbling. I hear some people bawling over there, yeah, it's a judgment. Holy Manuel, I Selassie, I Jah, Rastafari. I too much bumper clock wickedness I go on earth. You see what I'm saying? But, yeah, how about we just, look, all these people are mixed up into things. Hey, we just flipping, in the government of Quebec, we just labeled the Hells Angels as a criminal organization. That's right, that means all of you are criminals, exactly. And then guess what? Well, it's coming for your Eastern Star too, but the fact is, many of you who are into crime and stuff like that, you understand, are Hells Angels. That's right, and guess what? Well, the feds know this, and guess what? They're using AI to catch you guys committing these crimes and stuff. Exactly. So what now? Well, guess what? Hells Angels are into everything. That's right. Well, might as well just label everything a criminal organization. Zine, because the flipping Hells Angels has infiltrated them. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Everything is just gonna backfire on you guys. But you wanna be into everything and run everything and blah blah blah. Run bomba blood clot nothing. Holy Manuel I Selassie, you know. Let me praise. Healy my. Holy ever live it. Aye, Selassie, Rastafari. It's a beautiful day, you know. It's drizzling, but hey, you know, what else, people, in this damn blasted judgment? People, you're so damn obsessed with death. It's like as if, yo, man, everything is somehow related to death and destruction. Eh? As if this is that damn festival. What them call the festival? With the pharmacos, the scapegoat, when them have to kill and drink its blood and eat it, and talk about how they're eating their goddamnesses. The festival is called Anthesteria, which is where the word anesthetic come from. You see what I'm saying? Which it means rest, you know. It's the rest festival. Good. Anthesteria. Yeah, with the pharmacos, the scapegoat, and all I know just look for scapegoat because you see yourselves as scapegoats. Eh? You feel like you have to sacrifice and this and that. I'm going to tell you something, I'm teaching you something, saying these things existed before your damn evil Jesus twin, you see what I'm saying? But like I said, they universalized the religion, you see what I'm saying? I made this the world's rascal religion now. You have to believe in this dead God and all this blood clot madness. You see what I'm saying? And sacrifice and all this rascal madness. You see what I'm saying? In the rascal judgment. You know? Holy Manuel, I still see it, sure. That stuff alright. You know? But it's not my eye, this gangster boy who just want to take a piss and by the garden, you know, he took a piss. This is the same boy that told me about he loves me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just keep my eye on him. Because yesterday it was like he was trying to come for me, no joke, and then 2 feds passed, you know. And I waved at one of them, and then he started waving at one like, oh, hi, yeah, hand way up in the air, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just an innocent, you know, civilian. You know what I mean? But they universalize this thing now, and so it means everybody has to do this. Which means some of the cults were into these type of things, death sacrifices and these sick type of rituals. They weren't doing these things, but now guess what? Well, we're going to incorporate you into the Roman Catholic religion because the Roman Catholic religion is the umbrella religion, and guess what, man? Your God is Jesus Christ. So guess what? He's so similar to Jesus that, I mean, can't you see he's Jesus? Yeah, but I don't want to call him Jesus while you're dead then. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get persecuted for that, you know? And that's what it is, you know? But that's why now everybody's obsessed with death. It really started with Rome, and I mean we can see that Rome is the one. You know, they established this regime, and what did they do with the regime? Well, they just kill people. You know what I'm saying? See the dude that got banged out the other day, standing right in front of me, looking like a raccoon. You know, but Rome did that. So now it's all about death and sacrifice and killing, and all the Roman soldiers, hey man, willingly give your life to Jesus, die for the cause. Yeah, you know, and you got people like, hey, I'm willing to die, and you got people who, you know, they're getting, you know, involved into things and don't really know that, hey, guess what, people want to sacrifice you, and this is what ends up happening, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's just all about death and sacrifice and destruction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's Babylon society for you. You Rastafari. Burn Babylon. See? Life over death. Seek John, live, hate John, die. You know? Yeah. Seek John, live, hate John, die, people. You must know these things. You know? Hear the reason with the item. Wild style, freestyle. You know what I mean? Just want to encourage the item, you know, in this judgment. Ain't nothing to fear, you know, but seek John, live, hate John, die, you know. These people are making a lot of noise, man. A man came to do some work this morning, bang, bitty, bang, 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 but I'm like loud, you know what I'm saying, slamming this door like, I mean, never before. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just keeps getting worse and worse with these people, you know, but it's their tactics, you know, these mind games, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to me, I'm used to this, you know what I mean? But I can tell you what, I'm tired of this shit, and so I have to wrap this shit up, Yeah, man, you know, how long you expect this to go on for, you know? Well, Emmanuel, I Selassie, I am on a mission, see? I am the satanic network dismantler and destabilizer, yeah. I am the destroyer, I am the demon slayer, I am smoke, I am Geal, yeah. Enough names, you see me I say, yeah, Scully, Ghost Rider, Hell Boy, you see me I say, yeah, well, Hellfire, you know, Hellraiser, Come on, guys. You already know. Smoke chambers. You see me, sir? So I ain't here to really play and linger. It's a judgment. I'm here to work. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who the heck convinced these people that I'm easy, but I mean, like, yo, you guys been on my damn trail since. So I mean, ever since anyway. So I mean, the heck, the man made it to 43 years, strong, young, and these guys think, yeah, it's gonna be easy. Send him to the locale. We got him. Yeah, okay, man. That's the far right. See, biggest mistake you no ever make in your life coming from me. See? Secondly, we burn Babylon. I didn't monetize this thing. I ain't doing this for money. This is a salvation work free of charge. Don't send me nothing, see? Because I know some people been trying to send me things and we've been going through this from the beginning. I don't get what people send me. You see what I'm saying? So don't try to send me no money and nothing. You see? I remember I had a PayPal up, I had a this up, and all kind of things up. You know what I'm saying? For you to send money for things. Well, I told you a long time, don't send me nothing. You understand? They're blocking everything and thieving everything. You see what I'm saying? So just know that. Secondly, I ain't doing this for likes and friends and views and validation and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? And praise and money even. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't expect nor would YouTube or social media or any of them ever support what I do. So if you want to sit there and focus on lack of views and all that, you can do that still. You see what I'm saying? Just now I've been doing this for a minute and I've improved that I had at least 500,000 subscribers. You see what I'm saying? I proved that. You know what I mean? That was a few years ago, And I said, yo, F that. I gotta prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, don't watch none of that. Because you're supposed to know that when it comes to good things, we don't get support. We get a big, big fight. Yeah, I gotta pause and resume this. I have to pause and resume this show. No. Yeah, turn it up a bit. Yeah, turn it up. Yeah. Did you know that the tomb that Israeli head of Rome and the Western world claim is the tomb of Jesus in what you call Palestine, Jerusalem over there? Did you know when they found this tomb and they claim that it's Jesus' tomb, that there was a statue of Aphrodite and effigies of Adonis inside? And so it was concluded that this was Adonis's temple. Adonis, who they say was the husband of Aphrodite. It is true. You can look into that. Really? Yes. Which means no. First of all, we know Sir Christ not dead. I could have never did. But I mean, to say that that's the tomb, well then, I mean, so you're saying that the tomb of your Jesus now was also a temple and like a monastery for Adonis and even Aphrodite? Yes, no. They're linking them to say they're all linked. See, that's all that is. Yeah, tell you, I cover everything. We are not bound to any one thing, but of course there has to be a main topic, you know what I'm saying? No, main topics, you see what I'm saying? But yeah, I must be the most general YouTuber out there, you know what I'm saying, and content creator out there still, you know what I mean? We cover all kind of things. I was even talking to you about Celine Hall, you know, Miss Universe, you know, from Portland, Jamaica. I tell you I didn't post it yet. I didn't post it yet. That's only because I know you guys are sick. A lot of you girls are sick too, you know what I'm saying? I want to contribute to that. You know, these guys talking about the things I would do to them, that booty, Look at that body, man. Look at that mouth, yeah. Look at that mouth. All the guys like saying stuff like that. You see a girl with a nice mouth, oh, she got a nice mouth. Eh? Don't talk to me about these things. Don't talk to me about nothing you do with women sexually. I don't want to hear that. No man can come and talk to me about what he does sexually with no woman. Same way I don't talk to no man about what I do sexually with no woman. What kind of blood clotting is this? I sing it in a song. You see me, I have to encourage, the natural way. No other way. Man and woman. That's how the children are begat. And so, well, that's the way. The natural order. Any other orders are disorder. Yeah, stuff, alright. Boy getting face slice off with that soda. Yeah, that face slice off with this soda. Yeah, stuff. You know. But bless Sylvia Pankhurst, so yes, my beauty queen. She's a beauty queen too of her day. Beautiful inside out. True. Archangelic one, and she was the temple of Mary and Magdalena, not that generation. Yes, indeed, Miss Sylvie Pankhurst. Yes, who fought on the front lines and was an anti-war combatant and a general, and even she became the queen and leader and surpassed any man in that regard. So you can say she was the king of the rebellion against war. Yes, and yes, the queen and the king of the poor and the have-nots and the shelterless and the orphans and the widows. Yes, she stood up for them because that's what results in wars. Eh? They produce orphans and widows, and that's right, and and homeless and shelterless. Right, you go bomb up people's house and town, and exactly, yeah, that's right. And the only woman on earth to have her own statue in her own high honor on the grounds of the Imperial Palace of Ethiopia, right next to me of that generation. Yes, Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, both of us have statues side by side. Yes, and we are the only two people on planet Earth, yes, to be named honorary citizens of Ethiopia. Yes, I was born in Ghana in those days, and she was born in the UK. Yes, but we made Ethiopia our home. Huh? Yes, because it always was and always will be the original Zion footstool. Yes, and the footstool of the Lord. Yes, the original firstborn daughter of Zion. Yes, as you read in Nahum chapter 3, verse 8. The first daughter of Zion is Ethiopia, right? Followed by Egypt, right? And then southwest, northeast Ethiopia. Africa, I should say. Africa. Very good. Very, very good. So therefore, Zion is there. Beautiful. I tell you, Nepal, first you had nipples and now you got the other nipples, man. Oh my God. Yes, the Hindu, Buddhist religion over there, very big, but now obviously your religion has failed. You, your land, and your people. Where is your God to stop this glacier that it broke off of the Himalayan mountains? An ice glacier broke off. There was a 5.34 earthquake. Yes, my boy roared. He roared, and the place went rumble. And then a glacier broke off and fell 100 meters and splashed and caused a flood, which caused a mudslide, which caused landslides and destruction, and death. Very good, it's just one of those things, but where's your God? Where's your Maitreya Sananda and all your Buddhas and your Vishnus? Where is your gods? Where is your Allah? Allah is very big over there too. It's a Muslim religion and it's very big over there. Exactly, all these religions. Where are your gods? They must be out to lunch. Must be eating magic mushrooms, floating on magic clouds somewhere. Too bad you don't know all your gods are the same. They're all the same. You're the ones who say that you all serve one God. Very good. So this one God must be the same, even though you seem as different. Well, I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. You see the thunderstorm in Vancouver? Oh man, you got thunderstruck. You got bolted. You know what I'm saying? You got charged. I'm telling you, in Montreal too, but I can't find good footage. Can't find any good footage. We in it right now. Yeah, then we got, look at this. You see this? Just for you. Yes, I know about this long time. When I first seen this years ago, the first time I seen this was in some, might be in 2000, about 7, 8, maybe 9. And I saw this. What kind of nastiness are you eating? Was the first thing I said. I never seen no food like that, first of all. So that ain't things that we eat. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, that face on that cake, it ain't you. It ain't you. And Obama just won the presidency of the United States of America, 2008. Very good. And I know, wow, I've been having visions of this Obama guy, and my father told me my visions. He is the one what? The Antichrist. Okay, good. I've had dreams, man, walking with this guy side by side through neighborhoods, more than one dream. Could be in New York, could be somewhere, I don't know, here in Montreal, Toronto, and people just booing him. People don't like him. Anyways, man, you see the video? Yeah, you see the cake? That's Obama, okay? You see what the man's eating? No, it's not corn. No, it's not cake. You see napkins? You see any mess? You see any crumbs falling? Okay, stop. That ain't no cake. And then right after, he went to the fridge to go and get some ketchup. Right. And then he picked up a plate with something that looks like human ribs. Fried human ribs or something, man. What the heck is that? That's right. They want to focus on it. No, they want to focus on it. He just walks away. Yeah, just walk away. Is that really ketchup or is that blood? You know what I mean? Usually you shake up ketchup before you use it, but anyways, who cares, huh? What was he eating? And why did when his friend walked up in the room, his boy walked in the room and seen him eating, oh yeah, you doing it? And he's like, thank you eating. Huh? Not once did he say, damn, this is good. Exactly, what is he eating? You don't know what he's eating, which means I can say anything. And what I'm saying is, their link, Epstein, baby eaters. Epstein means a baby tooth in German. Yes, that's what Epstein means. Okay. I rest my case. It's disgusting seeing anti your hip hop industry, not just the hip hop industry, music industry. Yeah, many industries are linked directly to baby tooth. I just call him baby tooth, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what the damn word Epstein means. I mean, Mr. Baby Tooth, Jeffrey Baby Tooth. Yeah, you got Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, of course. Why not give him the name Jeffrey? Just think about it. Think. Obviously, they gave him this name. You got Jeffrey Dahmer, and then you got Jeffrey Baby Tooth. What the heck? Hey, let's look up what the word Dahmer means, man. I mean, it sounds like hammer, but then again, who knows? But let's just check it out and see what comes up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the senior etymologist. I love to know the meaning of words and names and their roots and origins. Okay, so we're gonna look into this, right? Look into this right now, okay? Because I mean, Dahmer is a German name too. Oh, yes it is. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Someone from Dahmer, which is a place. It's linked to the name Adam. Okay. Dam, which is short for the name Adam. Okay, which obviously means man or son of the red earth. Right? Okay. That's in English. Okay, but yeah, its origins is German. There's a German town named Dahmer. Okay, so you Jeffrey Dahmer, the son of the red soil. Okay, man, the man, Jeffrey the man. Okay, man, let's see what Jeffrey means. Bob baby tooth. Do you think that's just a coincidence, people? Huh? Do you ready? Well, it isn't. Okay? And Jeffrey means peaceful pledge or God's peace. Sure it does. God's peace, eh? Yeah, sure. But yet the word peace originally means a death certificate. That's why my Peter Tosh said, I don't want no peace, I man need equal right. Good. Like I told you, bigger judgment, backfire, boomeranging, spell work, death work. Both Dave Hell and his twin brother, who was murdered yesterday, which is the day they say my emperor dead, are born on April the 17th, which is the birthday of my Sizzla Kalonji, my Moses in this day, who my Moses of that day was Marcus Garvey, whose birthday is in August, which is the month Stephen was killed in. And it's also, well, the same day they say my emperor did. Alright, good. The Bible tells you that Christ was in the womb of Mama and went down into Jerusalem for the Passover, which starts April the 14th, Nisan or Abib the 14th. And they also went down there for the census, which begins April. Always census, April, that's right, springtime. Okay. And tax season is also in April, and many more things. They do censuses, it's always in April. Okay, good. So we know that according to the Bible, it says that 3 days into the Passover, the Christ child was born. So we can confirm and ascertain that Christ was born April the 17th. Oh, and the last names of, David. And, David in his day, David is Christ. Very good. The anointed one of the Lord. All right. And his twin brother Stephen. Very good. Which means victory or wreath or garland. Yes, which that's what Kalonji means. Kalonji means victory or victor. Well, I'm saying they are born April 17th as well. Same day as my Sizzla. It's interesting, I tell you, when you see all of that, there's a lot of craft going on, but, my love Steve is still, no, but, hold up, let me check the feed again and see what I go on. Anything else to report? It's damn Tim Duncan, not Tim Curry, I'm not talking about Duncan. That's the basketball player for the San Antonio Spurs, This boy here, Tim Curry goat, disgusting, You went and played a damn tranny, Oh man, I tell you. Anyways, life, and imagine this Tim Curry, born April 19th. Wow, that's something, huh? I mean, it's not nothing, that's for sure. I mean, think about it. Let me see what else is going on in this feed. I don't really feel like getting into no gang stock or lone stock or tales right now. No smoke tales for today, really. I'm gonna give that a little break for now. Assassinations in Iran. 14th femicide in Montreal. My goodness, that would be 4 in about 2 weeks. Not even. 4 females murdered in less than 2 weeks, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, people, got a blood moon coming. Y'all get ready, It's gonna get bloody out here in Babylon. Yeah, people. Right now the news feed is inundated right now. All I call Nepal and China and over there got inundated now. Yeah, it's inundated with this stupid trade war, and also the Nepal flood. Now that's taking over the news. Yeah. You know, got the Ebola outbreak in Congo. Yeah, it's bad. You got some flipping diseases, some antibacterial flesh-eating disease, man. I don't even know the name of it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. You know what I mean? In the States and in Canada and Europe. Yeah. You know, just wait for that. You know, check it out. Global News. Check it out. Two Air Canada employees arrested by RCMP in connection to drug smuggling at the Montreal airport. This is huge news, people. Huge news, because now they're going to look into it and they're going to see that this has been going on for a minute. And guess what? We need the government to take over the airport. Shit, you got corruption in the hospitals. We need government to take over the hospitals. Shit, you got corruption. All government sectors, people stealing money from the government, and people, government gotta take over everything, because everything's gonna be labeled criminal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least they can say, yeah, well, I mean, it's contaminated, with criminals and crime. Yeah, and the only way to ensure that these things will not persist is by taking it over ourselves. Huh? Yeah, we're going to take it over. But guess what? You don't have to worry about us. We're going to have AI do it. Huh? Just in case, you guys have problems, trusting us or entrusting us with your lives fully. Trust AI. AI is never wrong. Huh? Never. Yeah, really? But yet, the FBI, if you go on the FBI's YouTube, they just outlawed a AI this is not an AI, well, it's a company still, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, Botnet is taking over. The Botnet is the biggest AI company, is what I'm saying. When it comes to AI, it's Botnet run the place. Okay, well, look. FBI Department of Justice announces disruption of global botnet. Okay, what do you mean you're announcing a disruption? What do you mean you're announcing a disruption? So does that mean that botnet is a problem? Are you saying that they were hacked, the AI was hacked by what another AI? What's going on? But botnet is the biggest when it comes to AI. So now you're announcing a disruption of global botnet. Power companies, telcos, and major hospital systems, power companies, blah, 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 blah. Disruption. Okay, let's look into this. I'm telling you. What the heck? Okay. You can read it for yourself. I mean, it's coming from the AI feed, but I mean, this is live still, I mean, you can go anywhere and check and see if this is true, you know what I'm saying? I just did a little research, and I mean, this is what's going on, Whoops. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this is what's going on, man. So, the FBI announced on, today that they disrupted a global botnet and hacking platform used by a Chinese state-sponsored group called QTFI. Good. Botnet. What them call it again? Not G5, but, I mean, it's all interrelated still, but a rasclat, my goodness, the word is not coming to me right now still, but at the same time, you know what I'm talking about, man. Your internet and all of that, man. You got different levels to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have 5. Z, but it's linked to the G5. You see me, I'm trying to show you. But them said this come straight from China. Yeah, and they could see beyond everything, beyond the digital veil. They can see anything and get into anybody's digital file and your footprint. Huh? Good. It's Chinese again. And this whole... Hold on, man. Let me get the damn name for it right, man. So, yeah. G5 has to do with altitudes and stuff like that, but I'm saying it's the same rascal thing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, 5G and all that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so China's a big threat. Then, and 5G came from them, and the botnet is linked to the 5G now. And they're saying that obviously 5G is a threat too. They don't have to tell you that. So they're saying we need a new 5G, or we need to take over the 5G because look what China is using it for. Exactly, but this is what they've been saying from time. You forget that the damn lady for the Huawei company, her dad was the founder of this Huawei company that made cell phones and all kind of thing, and she was arrested. Some $1 billion rascal fraud and espionage scheme and all kind of stupidness. And she was arrested at the Vancouver airport, and they put an ankle bracelet on her and held her. Here, took her passport from her and stuff like that. I don't even know what. I think she was extradited back to China or something like that, and charges were dropped. But she's not allowed back here, and she's not allowed to. She is barred from any dealings with the company. She can't deal with the company. She has to disassociate herself from the Huawei company. See? Anyways, this is what it is. You know, yeah. I'm gonna post something in the comment section. You could hear Phil Snyder speak about what he used to do. He was born on a military base. Okay, his father served in the German army. He fought under Hitler and all kind of things. And his father ended up dead. But he was born in Bethsaida Hospital, a naval hospital in the U.S. on a military rascal base. See? And so he grew up in just say military intel circles. That's right, and that's how he got his first job as a geologist. Seen and ended up working on secret space programs. That's right, for 17 years until he went AWOL and exposed what they were doing. Seen, and then they killed him. And according to him, there are others who knew things and they killed them too. Seen. Yeah, I'm gonna post it, you know, you hear what's going on, what the demons are up to and what they're really doing and how this one world order is really linked to them, which I mean is what the Bible says is them that want to run the whole thing. It's them, these beast kingdoms and all these things, this is who they are. Seen, one world order, one world government, okay, it has to be them, obviously it's them, but now what we're saying is that according to, you know, Schneider and others, insiders and whistleblowers and stuff like that, and we already know, you know, they got a lot of intel on, you know, let's just say extraterrestrial technology and secrets and stuff like that that they're not revealing to the public. You see what I'm saying? So what we're saying is that these dudes were like heroes. You see what I'm saying? In that regard, and expose what they were doing, you see what I'm saying, and ended up getting martyred, you see what I'm saying. But the point is that you can't really shun what this man is saying, yeah, because we know that this has been going on for a long time, and they're not telling us what's really going on. See? So if you listen to this Phil Snyder, he's right. All of the military bases, operational bases, naval bases and stuff like that, and high security presence and stuff like that, then those are the bases. Then you have Area 51, that's just one base. I learned years ago about Area 52, which is not too far from Area 51. Okay, so that means there are 52 bases. Good. According to Phil Snyder, there are 131 secret space extraterrestrial joint human bases all over the world. Some 2 miles deep, 500 miles deep, kilometers deep, damn, stretching 5 miles wide, all kind of shit. Ships, cloaking technology, all kind of shit. The same things I was telling you before, which some of that intel I got from David Wilcock's book, which he got his intel from other insiders. And what he's saying is that what these insiders told him corroborated with what other insiders told him. He vetted them and screened them. He didn't just believe them. And well, he became another hero and famous and was on TV and shows and talk shows and this and that, and kind of like Phil Schneider, kind of like William Cooper, you know what I'm saying? But not popular shows, you know what I mean? Not popular shows, but little shows here and there, and then some of those shows got popular, like Stargate. Stargate became big. Well, David Wilcock was on the damn show. They featured him on it because he became a paranormal, you can't call him an expert, but you can call him a paranormal exposer. I don't know, you can call him a researcher, paranormal researcher and writer and speaker. Either way, you're gonna have to check it out. I know that everything that he's saying is true. This is what's going on. According to him, there are 11 distinct species of demonoid human hybrids on planet Earth, and not all of them look like humans, but most of them do. See? Enough more things. So you check it out, you stay tuned, and you just wait for the bigger incoming and the bigger fishes to fall in the bigger judgment, you know what I'm saying? Because nah, we are far from over, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this damn world today is full with a bunch of borals and guys. You remember? Yeah, I invent these words. You know what a boral is? A boral is a boy that became, well, you can become a girl, so now you're a boral. You're a thing, you're a boral. You're not a boy, you're not a girl, you're a boral. See? And you see a girl that wants to transmutate and become, well, you can't become a boy, so now you're a guy. You know what I'm saying? You're not a girl, you're not a boy, you're a guy, yeah? Borals and guys can't tell the woman from the man. That's my father Bob Marley song. Cause they're dressed in the same pollution. Their minds are confused with confusion. Seems to their problems there's no solution. The song is called Midnight Ravers. Midnight Ravers, please don't let me down, don't let me down, don't let me down. I saw 10,000 chariots, and they were coming without horses, coming without horses. The riders cover their face, you can make them out in smoky haze. And it is a midnight jamboree. Ooh, that got you in the midnight jamboree. Yeah, midnight ravers, don't be a midnight raver, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a demon. No. Yeah. Be good. Be goody and goody and body, You're not living in a body, you're living in a goody. Yeah. Now you got all these girls calling themselves baddies. You even got dudes out there calling themselves baddies. What's this world coming to, y'all? Let me check the feed right quick before I cut you loose. Oh wow. Is that Fox News? Satellite imagery reveals glacier collapse. Yeah, do it. I want you to see what happened. Oh, and did you know? Yes, well, it's been revealed that you remember the shooting that took place here in Montreal in Côte des Neiges, my place, yeah? And there were more than one shooter. There was more than one shooter. But the fact is that people were saying that it was the cop that shot the damn rabbi and killed the rabbi. Okay, well, it's been proven now. It was in the media. It was not the officer, but the shooter that killed the rabbi. Okay. Yeah. So all of you people who are blaming the cop, all of you people are going to say we are sorry for what we said, we were wrong, damn. No, 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 no. You gotta be wrong and strong. Right. So you're gonna say they're lying. They're covering up for the cop. Right. Right. They're covering up for the cop. It took them so long to cover for a cop. Huh? I tell you, people, huh? Prior to 1940, all of you people, uh, psycho, you know, paths, um, narcissists and sociopaths and all these things, personality disorder, dissociative personality disorder, all these things, neurosis, psychosis, all of these things prior to 1980, before they gave you these new polished medical terms, the psychological professionals regarded you all as lunatics, insane, maroons. Did I say maroons? Morons, hmm? Imbeciles, idiots, mad, yeah, um, defective, and feeble-minded. And they locked you all up in mental institutions and drugged you up because you couldn't control your goddamn blasted selves. Yeah? And then eventually, well, they just had to, put you down. That's what they did then. And it seems like that's what they're doing now. It seems like they're coming to label everything, not everything, but all the things you love so much as toxic. Huh? And that it's so toxic that for you to not want to stop and get help, it means you are a lunatic. Down to the drugs, the prostitution, the crime, down to the this, the that, down to the obesity, down to the shit, man. The anorexism, shit, man. A lot of people out there not eating right. I don't know what is going on, you know what I'm saying? All of these things, all these crazy things. Even down to, guess what? I'm not joking, smoking cigarettes. They want to label everybody who smokes cigarettes as psychotic and suicidal. And you waited for the system, Babylon, to come up with some resolution to your problems because, according to you, you don't have any problems. Huh? Huh? Well, the words government, two Latin words, means control your brain or mind. And so therefore, since you just listen to your government, either way, your government is the one that supports all of this violence and trauma you see in the movies, all of these disturbing elements and content, and they're the ones that allow that. And so therefore, when the government is telling you to trust and obey them, it means that, look, hey, go ahead, have fun, do what you're doing, right? But now we have the solution, and guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. You must listen, trust, and obey the government. They really condition the people, so that when that time comes, a lot of people will not have a problem. You know what? Why not? Just give them all our rights, and I ain't got nothing to hide. And yeah, I don't mind the government controlling my money and controlling everything in my life. They already do. Right. Right. I don't really see nothing on this damn news feed, you know what I'm saying, people? But stay vigilant, stay vigilant. Don't let them fool you or even try to school you. Yeah, you got El Nino, supercell hurricane, and yo, man, it's gonna be the hugest weather anomaly the world has ever seen. El Nino. Yeah, man, it's always something. you know. Yeah, so shall be with ya. Yeah, and until next time, yeah, we are stars.